Okay, so we've got everyone who was supposed to join on the grid today, which means we can finally go live with the duo goated of commentators, or maybe not. This is your opinion of myself and JJ Duck. So, hello everybody. Obviously, there is some hype in terms of Max Verstappen winning today, but unfortunately,
Well, just spoil everyone who hasn't watched the race.
yep, I just spoiled it. But
Yes, you
I
did.
guess you're fine with that, because
I'm
most likely we still mostly watched a race.
Well, the fact that I was at work all day, in fact, so thanks for that.
Yep.
All I heard, apparently, he nearly lapped the whole field.
There was both Mercedes and Gasly and both Ferraris who I believe they weren't lapped
No,
today in
Gasly
that
was
Grand
lapped.
Prix. We just
Gasly
hope we
was.
will not see such kind of domination today in the Ero F1 race, because we've got 15 competitive drivers today, which means some close fighting in this race, actually. We are switching to the screen of the game right now. We just let the drivers choose the tires and we will see you in the game screen. Obviously, we've got our co-commentator Luke Jobson asking for the weather.
Yeah. Oh, it's very cloudy. It is very cloudy for the qualifying. So
Well,
that could be at the moment for rain.
Well, it can be something in terms of raining on the track. We've got a couple of people who are not able to start today, but I hope the attendance will get better soon.
It's meant to be dry race.
So no rain today.
Yay!
Well, I don't know if I'm happy or not about that.
So the first car out is going to be Axa. Followed behind by his teammate Simon.
Yep.
So
Also, I want to talk about some drivers who are debuting today. Also, I'm aware of the sound of the game being still too loud, so I need to slightly turn it down. There you go. Should be fine right now. So apparently, in terms of new drivers, Javier is the same guy who has been recognized as Sync Javier, but something happened to his esports team, and he has a changed one. I believe they just split it, but this is not to me. Continuing, the new drivers on the grid, or more like returning to drivers, are Mikulici and Drunkenstein, who are Mikael Korhonen and Hasan Akça. The first one is on Red Bull and the second one is in Mercedes. We could see them racing in the past seasons. Mikulici was in Season 2, Season 3 and Season 5, while Hasan Akça was racing here since Season 4. The first season since his comeback, actually he has raced in all seasons, but since his comeback yeah. But he's got that.
Just shoot yourself in the foot there.
He's got that couple of races break in between, because we're not talking about the reason, but he has joined midway season 4 into F1 division, and in the season 5 he was racing in F2. Now he's joined back F1 as he is racing no assist. He says that he is still adapting to that style. He is still lacking that racing line and maybe some kind of a race pace. But he is getting better, slowly but surely, without that assist.
Okay, do you want me to go over the standings at the moment while Axa starts his first lap?
Okay, also, but I have to mention about one completely debut driver. Cyril Payen, the Belgian, is racing in Red Bull. He's a Red Bull full-time driver since today. Completely new driver to us.
So I'll go over the standings now. We'll wait for Axa, who's going to be the first car set to lap if he doesn't validate it. You have Guil, who leads the championship by 51 points after getting back-to-back victories. Obviously, with Bahrain and Japan. Second place is the guy we are currently on the first lap, the timed lap, which is Aureli. How do you say his name again? Sorry.
Which one?
Axis.
Axis is Aurelien Lepenroux.
Okay, Aurelien.
Call about the real one.
Okay, Aurelien. is P2 with oh god, I jinxed it. Oh no. I think he said his name wrong, and that code is very hard this game.
Meanwhile, Goyle in Sector 1 has done a 23.6, which may be a competitive lap time. He has won 2 races back-to-back recently, both in Bahrain and Japan. He had to defend in Bahrain from multiple drivers, like Axel, like Loki, or like Maxer. But in Japan, he also got actually crashed by Kieran Poolnell when the safety car was called. But he fought back and actually won the race after a penalty removal.
So Simon sets first time of a 30.3 and currently from Passassin, who has a bit of a moment in the last corner, and what is his lap going to be? A 29.8. Next car,
actually half a second faster.
Boss Wanted's coming to the line. Can he get anywhere near? P3, 30.6. Guil, the championship leader, stabs his car on a pole for the time being. Next car is going to be Houseman, who's invalidated.
I'm following the second Ferrari of Tobia Grimaldi. They're only on the grid today.
Marco Barros was a P3 was a 30.0. Drunkenstein to the line, 31.3.
31 Marco Barros has done.
Funky, a 30.1. Because he's very strong at this track, because I've raced with him before. As Javier goes P3 now.
Also,
Red Bull. Oh, whoa!
So we've got the competition for Goyle.
Matty, P9. I'm watching Micheletti. What can he do in his return? Oh, he's gone too wide!
He's done 30.8 anyway, so he would be P10. I'm watching Stan van der Los at the moment, as we've got Aston Martin causing yellow flags in Sector 2. It's obviously Guillaume Daronia, the only Aston Martin driver on the grid today. Nuroza makes me 7.
So it looks like we actually might have a great battle for pole position. Since we have 4 cars within 2 tenths of each other. You've got the new Red Bull full-time driver who's come in flying today. You've got Guil P2, obviously. You have Passassin, obviously. He's one of those drivers you've got to look out for, since he got the first pole of the season at Bahrain.
And he got also the second one by 0.06 of a second.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got back-to-back poles, but unfortunately just his race pace and unfortunately the race itself just did not unfold for him. So I'll go over the points in while we wait. We've got Axa, who's currently P2, 29 points behind Guil. You then have... Oh god, how do you say Loki's first name?
Chibuikan.
Chibuikan in P3.
Don't worry about Loki, he's kind of new to the real name.
Yeah.
To be honest, I remember them because I was watching them 50 times a day on the recruitment standings.
Yeah, it's the fact that he's P3 after 1 race. Still. You have Jack, obviously the Williams, who was P4, like 2 points behind of Chibuika. You have, obviously, Tobias and the Javier. And there to Tobias in the Ferrari, P5. Quinterton, P6. Drake, P7 in the Merc. You have Paolo in the Ferrari. And then Julian, who's moved to reserve, to the surprise of everyone. You've got Scott, who unfortunately retired. You got Maxman, who's not raced today, unfortunately, because the internet is very poo.
Don't!
What? Poo.
No, this is bad.
You have Mike in P13. You have Tobias and Stan, Botta, Matthias, oh wow, God! Why is some of these names, most of these names in a certain nationality? Matthias, Houseman, oh my God. How do you expect an Englishman to see this so easily?
I don't know.
Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna ignore that for the time being. Alright. Let's just say it's basically Guil and Axa, 29 points. That's how much it is. So, as I say, Axa's gone purple again in Sector 2, and he's made the corner this time.
Without spinning, unlike Passassin, or is it Casanaccia?
No, it was Axa. He did it himself, remember?
I mean, one of the Mercedes has spun in the Sector 1 snail. And
Wise guys have joined. Martini will get him to get lead. He's not even part of the league. He's just a little guy. Oh, he spun out the last corner.
He's done it again, and he will not complete the lap.
Yep, so he's going to have to go back all the way around. Alright, I'm going to tell this guy to get out. There's his note.
As Axe makes P13 and Josh does P11.
Let's see, anyone else? And no one else is on laps, it looks like.
Most of the people are currently on the out laps. You've got 3 who stay in the pits, and 2 who have done hot laps. Marco Botta is starting right now, so we've got 3 people on not an out lap, same as Assassin.
Yeah, I'm telling him to leave. He should leave. He's probably being a friggin' engineer because he was in the last race for TD. We didn't notice him. Because he was in the last race because I saw him in the last second because they say he was spectating. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So he's definitely helping the team.
This means he has to leave that one.
Yes, I told him to leave in the general, so hopefully he leaves. Okay. So let's see if anyone else is going to improve their time. You've got Drake and Google on the laps. These two have shown that they're very fast. They've had a 1-2 so far this season. Drake's shouldn't drive. Is a brilliant driver in the qualifying sectors. But he's one of those guys who can just pull more time out of nowhere in the step. Because he's had back-to-back pulls. Can he make it 3 in a row? As Google goes purple in the middle sector. So we'll go back to Assassin since he's going to come to the hairpin now. Just one more corner and then we'll see what Drake's time's going to be. Comes to the line, downshift down to 4th, takes the curb, bit of oversteer, comes to the line and he can't get near. He improves by half a temp, but Google went purple in the middle sector, so let's see what he can do. The yellow flags, I think that must be that one. Alpha Tari to span out. Google controls it, comes to the line. Will he get pole here? And he does! By half a temp over Cyril, who's currently on a lap. He's already a half a temp up, so the pole is going to be going down and down. Let's see what else is on the lap. Houseman's on finishing his lap. And then I think, actually Javier ahead of him, who's going to start the first lap. As Matney comes to the line and he can't improve. He stays P10 still. But he's a 13.7 now. So let's see how much time Javier can get in here. Takes the curve brilliantly, gets the control, power down, and will stay at P6 though. No improvement for the Ferrari. Houseman goes P9. As Noiley was no, just started the lap, unfortunately. Michalizzi still has just started his lap. He's one of those drivers, obviously, first time he's going to reserve today. And let's see what Michalizzi can do, since he looks to be the only one on the lap, apart from Cyril, who's invalidated, unfortunately. So Cyril's half a temp up in the first sector, and unfortunately he can't improve. Let's see if anyone else is on a lap who could finish this. We've got Noiley, who's got a few cars ahead, the both Ferraris ahead of him. Let's hope. Let's hope that these guys can keep it in line and keep their pace going. For the qualifying, as Noiley is unfortunately invalidated. So we'll jump back to Viku, who's covered sector 2 line, and we don't know if that's a good time since nothing pops up. But this will be his first lap, remember? Looks like no one else. You're going to have maybe 2 more runs if they're lucky. DRS sector opening up. Michalizzi's just got 2 more corners to go, and then we can see what his pace is going to be like in the Red Bull. Oh, hello.
Yep, I'm back from for the stream. I was out for a moment.
Yep.
But I was following how the gaps are going. As you could see, I was switching some of the cameras.
Michalizzi will go P8, 38.0. 2 milliseconds behind Javier. So it's Basil's not left here, you know this.
Yep, and that's very bad.
Yep, so he's definitely helping the team, which is not going to help them. Because if they find out who what team it... Well, I'm thinking, wait a minute. Baz is English, isn't he?
Yep, he is.
Isn't there only one English duo in this league right now?
I think it's Josh and Jack.
Well, tag them and see what they say. Because if they're doing it, it's a bit unfair. They literally have hit them in every time. Okay, so it looks like
Axel
Axel's gonna
started
go.
his lap, and there's a Red Bull as well, but that's Mikael Korhonen, who has not actually made a lap. Because he has made a lap, but he is now going to the pits.
Yep, as
So we are following now Aurélien Lepenroux, who is an Alpine driver who is currently second in the championship. He aims obviously for the title in this season. But
well, he has to battle 29 points away from Google, which is going to be quite a struggle, especially the form he's been at.
he was close to the championship in season 1 and season 4 if there was no Maxru. But we know that Maxru dominated completely that season with 9 victories in a row. But Axe was never outside top 6, and he's the only driver who has made every single season in F1 division as a full-time driver. He has done only one time. There was only one time when he did not race an Ero F1. It was somewhere in the season 3. But after that and before that, completely commented driver, and what a great one. Also a very fast.
Yeah, he has shown that he's got a lot of pace this season. He's just been a bit unfortunate as he has a bit of a moment there coming out the hairpin. So hopefully he can get this lap in. Yeah. Oh no!
He spun again! No way!
And he took his front wing out this time.
Like,
so Axe is having a horrific day in China today. And I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get back to the pits for a new front wing and new tyres.
No, he will definitely not look at it. There's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Going to the pits will cost at least 1 minute and 50 seconds. He might not even make it to the pit before the time is up.
Yeah. But let's see, as we got Matty starting a lap. Let's hope the cars in front of him are going to get out of the way. We don't want to get reported for blocking and qualifying. Axa stays to the left as Matty passes him. 23. I want to check what the time he does.
You might hear us by a double, but I'm just opening the stream to see the chat.
Wow. So I've just so basically the time you look out for is the Drunkenstein. Oh well, Drunkenstein get reported.
What?
Matty just got completely blocked by Drunkenstein.
And that ruins the lap for actually both drivers. It might be a qualifying ban for the next race, even.
Well, Drunkenstein's already done his lap, and there's no way he's going to get back to the pits. So he's got Axa behind him, obviously, with no front wing. Next car is going to be Funky, who's in the outlap. I mean, Jack Jessel, sorry. You've then got Guwil. You've got Cyril. Did you miss that with Tino or not? That Cyril was nearly half a temp up and nearly bottled it somewhere.
Well, I see him still going. He's on the hot lap.
I mean,
yep, he is on the hot lap.
The last lap he was nearly a temp up and he invalidated somewhere. Oh wow, okay, he's nearly a temp and a half up.
Guil is still on the outlap, and we've got 40 seconds to go, which is very little time. I wonder if he will start it. Yeah, he will definitely start it. But I wonder what about Javier.
I'm going to stick on Cyril and see what he can do, since he's just got a few more corners to go. He's coming to the line now. This will be his final lap in his qualifying session. We've got 16 seconds on the clock. Some cars might not actually make it to the start of your lap.
Oh, yes, it and it will be. It may be a rear wing damage. But he is going to cross the line and finish the qualifying in that way. Axe will not make another lap. Same as Drunkenstein.
Ooh.
But Cyril Payen has missed the pole position.
What time is a temper half up?
Okay, I'm switching to the Alpine car. This is currently maybe at front row for the Frenchman. It all depends on Simon Besnard. He's crossing the line and he
Ooh.
does pole position at the moment.
I'm gonna-
129.5.
If you watch the guy crossing line, I'll stick on Google and see what he can do in his sector 2.
I'm trying to catch Alpha Tauri of Quentin Gargo. He is going now the fastest.
Ooh, Google. Oh, is that Houseman? No, it's the buyer. No, it's Javier. It's spun out.
So Drake
That's a
Dempsey retires at the pits. There's a Ferrari spinning out. But we are now
So
watching
that's-
Jack Jessel. He was also quarter a second up.
So Verstappen's pole streak stops there. He starts P6 there. If he's lucky, the cars behind don't improve. Gubil was down in the second sector, so unless he can pull a miracle last sector, he's not going to do it. Michalizzi! Oh, yeah, he's abandoned that.
Yep. Also, Kuil is heading to the pits, so he decides not to make the pole position.
No, he was much down in his time, so I think he just abandoned it.
Stan Van Orlot is going to cross the line, or maybe not, because he's spinning as well, and he could have gone upside down there.
Yeah,
But he
so it
didn't.
looks like I think only cars we've got is Loser, who comes across now, Houseman too,
And
then
both Ferraris try to cross the line at the same time.
I can't see. We're just waiting for Michalizzi and we will be getting the pits, and we are sorted.
Yep.
But get those 2 out. What do you mean 2? Wait a minute. Yo, please don't say this more. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, so the qualifying today is Boss wanted his first pole this season, and I'm seeing the first one in a row. Then you have Simon making it. It's all Frenchmen for 3. Just mind the flag; it's a bit wrong. And then you got Cyril Macabot, Assassin, Javier, Michalizzi, Funky, Noilers, a Houseman, Matty, Josh, and then Drunken Titan, and Axa. Oh, I just managed to get that in. Okay, so do you want reactions, Watinho?
What about start? This is the
No
question.
podium.
About podium?
Yes, I think. Go on, sorry.
Guillaume, Cyril, and I think I could go for Simon.
But remember, Watinho, what did you do in F2 and you got a podium out of it?
Well, it also can depend on the strategy.
Let's think about it. If a safety car comes out early, the guys on the front will pit for fresh hards or mediums. And I bet everyone at the top 10 is going to start on mediums.
So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds to go to the formation lap. And we will see
I bet still mediums.
how it's going to go with the tires. We've got top 10 on the softs. And we've got to go some...
right. Oh, Bazza! Bazza and Jimmy have joined. Look at the back.
They are thankfully ghosts. But
yeah, so hopefully they shouldn't be bad. Oh, forgot. Yeah, no, sorry. They both need a warning for this. Coutinho, you want to do that? 10 on softs as you expected. Obviously, because they can't change. And everyone at the top 10 is on mediums. So if the safety car comes out in the first few laps, the medium runners are going to benefit hugely. As shown by the F2 race, since we had a guy who started last place win the race. Wojciech got on the podium, obviously.
Yeah, but unfortunately I got also a 5-second time penalty.
Let's not get into that again. Let's just not.
Well, you know what it means by being a racing driver.
Coutinho, I am going to leave you say that quote one more time.
No. Anyways, who's commentating the start?
You do it. I think I've done the last two, I think.
Well, who? Again?
Yeah, okay, if you want me to do it, I don't know. Do you want to do it?
Okay, I'm going for it.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on anything in the back.
Yep. So, we've got Quentin Gargo and Simon Besnat in the top 2. There's also Guillaume Darunia and Cyril Payen in the top 4, which apparently makes top 3 of Frenchmen and 1 Belgian one, as we are getting red lights for 5th, and it's lights out, and away we go, and it looks like Quentin is getting a good getaway. He's actually extending his lead. Simon Besnat has got a poor
it's
start.
4 wide!
As we are getting also Drake Dempsey trying to get that 3rd place at least. There's top 2 getting away from everyone. Good has done a good start.
Oh, that is out! That is fun!
And it looks like we are getting will-to-will battle into turn 5, which means it will be a very close one. As we've got a huge dive from Marco Botta, and he is currently spun probably with damage. Mercedes
that was it. That was
spinning there as well.
He just went straight on the track, and then Dragonfly had to back off. So we had the worst. Well, I was at the front.
That was the worst dive I've ever seen into turn 1. There was something.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Like in F1 at least, because we raced there only once at Peggy.
It's not the worst dive form of bully China. I'll say that. As Noilers is around again. So his tyres are very cute, it seems now.
Oh, there's a spin of Red Bull! And that's Mikael Korhonen spinning round. He goes back on the track.
Has he got front wing damage? Okay, what if Bazarin... Obviously, no, there's so much Bazarin Junior, we see. Okay! As Josh and Nolan slide by side with back up. Oh, Matty was a huge dive!
Is he making it, or he's not?
No,
he's got a little bit of a wheel spin.
He lost traction on the exit.
As we've got our beloved game glitching again, which means we have to wait for the standings to fix.
But obviously the top 3 are still Boss, Passassin, and Boss, Guwil, and Passassin. So I'm sticking on Boss, who is just slowly inching away. Let's see what he can do before the DRS opens.
So, don't mind the standings, but Quentin Gargo is still leading this Chinese Grand Prix ahead of Guillaume Darunia. Drunkenstein with Nurose both are in the pits, and there's a yellow flag for some reason.
It's because I think we're losing the pits mediums. Drunkenstein spins out on hards. Spins out in the first corner on hards. So that's not a great omen.
Yep.
But I should do this. Okay, so the top 3 are unchanged at the moment. Obviously, no, actually, what am I saying? Assassin made a brilliant start to real. Since he's gone up
2 places, unlike Simon. The man who has made the most positions up is, even though with this glitch standing, Aurelien Lepeloro with 7 places up into 8.
He's on mediums. He's on mediums as well. So that's an absolute golden opportunity for him.
As we've got 2 fastest lap, one after another. Javier's now making the fastest lap.
And no one else improves. But loads of drivers have great chance now. For example, Unknown, Josh, Paolo, and have a great chance to get to good solid points there, especially on the medium, since the softs dive very quickly around this track.
Well, currently I'm trying to fix the interval glitch. and it
Yeah,
doesn't
I've
work.
seen that. Oh god. Oh god, no!
According to my game, everyone's lapped down,
Yep. Same.
except the top two.
Exactly the same for me. Okay, let's see. No, intro still broken. Penalties, no intro. Okay, this
So
is bloody. This is fun.
we are currently fighting with glitches.
Okay, so people are asking for a restart because obviously there's two ghost cars still in the session. Okay. Okay, so as a Google
Sector
is all
3,
over the
yellow
rear.
flag. Baza is retiring peacefully. He has done what he was supposed to do. As Quentin Cargo spins! But he's not out of the race. He will lose a lot of paces. Still, he might be down into P13, and he is. This spin has
Yep.
cost him a lead, and every time we're thinking about someone else rather than to win a Grand Prix, a spin is coming, and
Well, he's got Drake all over his rear, obviously. So and this is when Drake had DRS this start. So he could make a move here on DRS. So obviously, do you want to do predictions down for podium again?
no, I don't think so. There might be Drake joining the party.
Yeah, I really think it might. I think Axe has got an absolute gorgeous chance now because look how close he's finding the soft runners.
And he's on medium tires.
I know, and he started in the back. Remember, started P15. So he's gonna. If he's smart, he'll just stay in the DRS train. So he can easily make a Simon goes a bit wide. Funky might have a chance of him in this DRS section. Jack's all over the rear of Simon. Oh, Simon goes really wide. But Funky's gonna have a better. Okay, as Jack goes to the move, goes past Simon brilliantly, and he moves back to the line because he's a good advantage ahead. Meanwhile, further up ahead, Drake has not made a move yet.
And also, I wanted to say Axe has wing damage because he has done a huge lockup and actually drove into Torbia Grimaldi, and he's now getting into the pits.
That means Paolo's in the medium charge.
Isn't this his first Ero F1 podium incoming?
Well, it nearly happened last week, remember? Okay, he's just trying to get in the pits, and Axe has gone for hard to the end now, it looks like. So it's an unfortunate event for him. Meanwhile, the top two are literally stuck together still. Because these two have had a lot of battles already this season. This is battle number 3 incoming.
This might bring some kind of championship fight. If Drake didn't crash in Japan, they would be very close.
I'm saying Drake would have maybe won the race, actually. But oh well, obviously, race is race.
Yep, it happened in Bahrain. There was a huge dive on the last lap of the Grand Prix. And
Yep.
looks like James Hunt has taken his control and he's now going to retire. At least he should.
Basically, my things are glitched out completely now, so I don't know what the gap is.
No,
so I can't see who's got.
Well, I think if he goes to the pits, it's still okay.
Yeah, he's just going to be very slow because I don't think he's used to these no assists. But so far, you obviously have Houseman now on the rear of these 3 front runners ahead of him. No, actually 4 front runners, including his teammates. As who's that point? Cyril's pitted.
Cyril is currently in the pits.
So he's going for a very big undercut. I think it's 2 more laps before the pit strategy opens. Simon and Funky are very close together. Very similar pace between the two of them. Funky made a mistake. Simon just can't get that. And he's also got Javier all over his gearbox. But then Javier's got his teammate Pablo all over his gearbox. And meanwhile, further ahead, literally, Drake and Guriel are just so inseparable still.
So at the moment, the second McLaren driver is going to retire. At least this is the plan. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so we can now get back to full racing. So I'm curious if any of these are going to go for an undercut, because obviously with who was it? Cyril pitting very early. He has to push hard to get temperature and quickly. If he's going to have a goal on shit, I'm going to stick with Drake because he might make a move here with DRS.
Also, we've got people fighting for the third place. And I wonder what Ferraris are thinking about the strategy, because Tobia is on soft and Paolo is on medium tires, which might be a huge difference for the race in the future.
Simon looked for the dive but did not go for it. And Drake was way... Oh, he loses it! Half spin for Drac, and here comes Javi on the inside. You pits!
So that was a very cheeky way to pit.
Here comes Pablo! Pablo's into P4!
And we've got another one pitting, and it's a Red Bull of Mikael Korhonen.
Let's see. Well, let's see if Javi's gamble is going to work off. Cyril's coming to the last corner now. Oh, Cyril nearly loses it! And he's going to be past Javier. But now Cyril has got clean air still to keep pushing.
At the moment, I'm watching both on the top two. This is the fight we're looking for mainly. I wonder when these two will go to the pits. And if there is an undercut, will it work?
Well, think about it. It's very strong around the track if you have very good clean air. Since Cyril obviously got ahead of everyone, he's got a huge gap now. He is currently 26 seconds behind the leaders. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well. Oh, that's interesting.
So, looking at the leaders gap, 26 seconds. How long is a pit stop in China?
I don't know, but watch Pablo. He's all over the rear of Simon already, so those softs are very dead already. And he's going to blitz past him with no ERS as further. It's Drunken flying around again in turn one. And Paolo's into P3 on the mediums. As the top two did not pit, they're still going. Same as Funky.
They will meet a spinning Hassan Akhtar at the back of the grid, who is going to be lapped very, very soon.
But they've got to watch these tyres, since their tyres are going to start on the very edge at this moment. But I'm curious to see what is Jack going to do for strategy. Is he going to keep pushing? Is he going to pit this lap? Because he's got his teammate behind him. And Cyril's got past Simon. So Cyril's undercut is still working as he's just blitzing away at those times on his hard. So it's an interesting race so far on strategy and all sorts.
Also yellow flags in sector 1 and 2, and that's Alpine!
Is that Simon?
Yep, it's Simon. Who is spun, and I might have seen him resetting to track.
Oh yeah, it did look a bit suspicious. I'll see if we can go back or not if needs be. But now the top two, they have to pit this up. There's no way they're going to keep pushing.
Yellow flags, and that's Alpine again, and that's Simon again.
He's very wide off. He's literally must hit the curb and just Simon left the session. Oh no. And the top two are pitted. Like, whose pit crew is going to be the quickest now? As they're gonna, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Paolo is going to be leading the F1 race.
And also, Jack Jessel seems to pit as well.
Yep, so that means his teammates can be P2. Josh.
We've got top two drivers before pitting, switching to medium tires.
But watch out for Cyril, he's coming down his last corner now. He literally is going to be right behind these guys.
He's definitely ahead of Jack.
But he's going to be right back where he wants to be. He's only a few seconds away from the guys in front, which is great. As both of them have gone for mediums. So that's a very interesting strategy pick. So they're going soft medium here. Oh, baby.
So at the lap 9, we are watching Paulo Hausmann leading actually the race. And I personally hope he's not bottling it this time. Because if not now, then when?
Okay, sorry, I'm just dealing with the situation with the other guy I just joined. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm curious. When do you think the mediums are going to start dying off, Martino, since you were on them?
They were still somewhat good in lap 12. Hausmann goes wide.
I was about to say, like, I'm not going to say anything. Just not one of you's going to notice. So, but this has allowed Josh to catch up now. He's got 4 more tenths in DRS, but then he's got Matty behind him also. Because Guwil is only 11 seconds back from this group ahead of him. But obviously, he's got Drake all over him still. And, Guwil doesn't have that much ERS compared to Drake.
Well, let's see his ERS. He's got 40, Drake has 70.
So we've got a double overtake. Axel's trying. Maybe we're getting double overtake. Jack side by side of him. Axel's short in the door. He got overtaken by Boss, but he was not letting Jack get past. But Jack might make a move here, and the inside going for the dive bomb.
Oh, there's a huge dive by Jack, but thankfully there was no damage.
No, I think
any of those drivers.
He just locked a bit, went straight completely, and Axel shut the door yet again. But I'm curious, is Drake going to make a move on this DRS section? Since he's literally only 6 times back and he has more ERS, so he can use it. You will know he needs to start using it for defend. So if Drake can get past him now, that'll be the best chance you have. He's not going to use any, it seems, but he's much closer already. So he has
there was nearly a spin from Jack, but he still saved it, and he's still right behind Axel, who I think, yeah, he still got ERS. I saw a red lap for a moment.
Yep. But it's obviously watching Guwil and Passassin, since Passassin's just getting pulled along in the DRS.
Oh, there's a spin of Quentin gotta go. He will get back on track behind Mikulica and Marka Botta.
Yeah, thankfully he waits instead of dangerously rejoin the track. But
and
now,
there he goes.
I think if I was him, I would pit again for the new mediums. Because, yeah, those mediums are really, I thought so, he's kidding. So let's hope he goes to mediums to the end.
Well, I think they will be dead by that point.
Well, the fact that Assassin on Guwil are going to have... Oh, hello! He's retired.
And the pets.
Oh, I didn't expect that, but alright. Well, obviously you got Guwil and Drake still going at it. So obviously these two are still battling for the top position, since the guys in front need to make a pit stop still. And they're getting caught down.
As there's still Ero F1 in sector 1, and we are getting the lap disconnected Simon.
Oh, actually, is Guwil going to get a DRS on this, I'm wondering? Yes, he is! That's going to help him, because look how close Assassin is this lap. Assassin's going for it, he's going for it! Drake goes to the inside, oh, he's backed out! He goes for it again! Oh, side by side, and Guwil's just going to have the better traction.
Marka Botta, meanwhile, receives a 3-second time penalty.
Guwil's got Assassin, who's got DRS for the second time. Here he comes on the inside for turn 1.
And he makes a move.
Drake takes the lead unless Guwil can come back at him in the undercut. And he can't do it. Drake takes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix.
So we are now still watching the battle of the main championship contenders this season, it looks like, because they are still going for the battle.
Yeah, they've got such good similar pace, these two, honestly. So it's going to be a very interesting battle, because Assassin knows he should know he has more ERS, so he can pull away slowly if he uses it wisely. Meanwhile, Josh has caught up to a Houseman who now has DRS on Pablo. So will we see another move for the lead?
yes, we will be watching that. This is another fight for the first place. As Matty gets 3 seconds.
Yeah, as Josh is just using the DRS to keep up to Pablo. But I'm curious what the top two at the moment, when everyone ahead of them pits. Yeah, I thought so. Googel's not using any DRS, he is just managing now.
And I have seen, yep, that's right. Paulo is going to the pits for hard tires, and he went wide.
Yeah, he nearly hit the wall. He did hit the wall though as well, that's the thing. So now we've got another leader. We've got Josh now leading. But he only has Drake and Google 6 seconds behind him.
And also, it looks like Houseman has been slightly blocked at the pits, I don't know.
As there goes Funky and Actor, who are still battling for P6, sorry, not 7. As Funky got past Actor, and Actor's just been pushing him everywhere, it seems. So, obviously, I know one thing, it's going to be interesting to see how the results affect. But it looks like Assassin has a bit of more downforce. He's much better in the straights, while Guil's much better in the corner sector, like sector 2. So, this could go down to the wire, I feel like, for the race win.
I still wonder if these top 2 drivers will make it to the finish line on these mediums.
Well, they'll be very, very worn at the end. Wait a minute, oh.
He is gaining on the straight Guil, but it isn't enough to make a move. Passes and heads locked up.
Yeah, but
as we are going to the main straight. There's a moment from Drake Dempsey, and he might lose the position now. We'll see that move into the second place at the moment, or maybe not.
Side by side, no. Google does not pick it and sticks behind them. But but really a horrific mistake for Drake again. Because obviously, if you don't remember much, the last race he unfortunately hit the curb and absolutely destroyed his race. It's retired straight away. And he's looking for redemption today.
So we've got also Marco Botta and Mikulidze fighting for the last points position. Mikulidze is still in because he has no penalty for exceeding track limits. And the drivers who is both ahead and behind him have the penalties. Now both of these drivers are ahead of him. But he's still going will to will for that 10th place. And he's now behind. As Guil is going on kind of low rotation per minute.
Yeah, so I think Assassin's just not using his ERS. Obviously just managing it, but Guil is doing the same now.
If you saw the chat on the F1.
Yeah, I literally just messaged you. Wait a minute. Huh, because for some reason it looked like Google had front wing damage, well, not front wing damage, floor damage, because he was having a lot of sparks on the curb there. Yeah, we'll find out later. As you've got Funky, who's got Javier in front of him, and then Axa is falling back now.
And Mika also gets 3-second time penalty, and the fight for the 9th place is actually equal at this point.
Oh no, because Marco Botta's going for P9 now.
And he's done the move around the outside. Will he keep that position? No, they are still going will to will into turn 2. Into the hairpin. Now he's fully ahead, or maybe not. They are still going. As Matty has significantly more yards, and he's using it to make him move down the inside into turn 5. He gets the job done. Not yet. They are still side by side. Into the quick left, then right-hander. Now he's fully behind.
Marco Botta did a brilliant crossover there. It's a P9 at the moment.
What a great battle out there.
But you got to give up to Mikulicki, who's honestly only just came back from the army, and he's doing quite well to stick to be nearly in the points already. But further ahead, I'm watching to see if Jack can actually make Javier this time. Watching here comes Javier. Javier's going to defend. Jack's going to the inside. Is he going to be ahead by the breaker? Yes, he is. Don't lock up Jack. Keep it going. And he's going to get P5. Now he can chase Bank still ahead of him, who's on all the tyres. As meanwhile, Guil and Assassin are still going. I've just realised Josh is still going on those mediums, so he's definitely going for the one-stop softs. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Josh is going for softs.
Meanwhile, the battle for the ninth place continues on, as Markobot and Matti are still fighting. Behind him, still Mikael Grohonen, maybe waiting for a mistake from one of those.
Well, Javier just made a moment there because he's lost a lot of time to Jackpot and he's lost a second within one corner. So, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Look at Josh, he's still on those medium tires.
I was just saying that I think Josh is going for the softs.
Well, this is a very possible way. Let's see the gap between himself and the rest of the field. Leader,
Well,
he should be around P11 at this point. But he gets DRS, so he might regain some bit of it. Of the
but
time.
he might have I'm trying to think. He might get fastest lap, which might help Williams if he can get in the top 10. As Drunkenstein. Oh, Guinness goes side by side with Drake! Into the head, but Guinness takes back the lead.
Professional lead, of course, because Josh is still on those old medium tires and he will pit. But the two behind will still fight.
Both of them got very squirmy. Here comes Drake again on the outside of turn 1. They're
He
still
takes
going
back
on.
second place. He's going around the outside. It's not the best line in this corner. As good as
Still
they
going.
said, it will definitely work for the next one. Not yet.
Ooh.
As he's
Gubil gives
losing the second place.
Gubil gives a bit of a squeeze.
And there's
I
a spin
spent
of
about-
Cyril.
Oh, Funky's now cooking a podium today.
He's back on track at least. And Matti with Marco Botta are yet again fighting for the ninth place and going side by side to turn 1. Yet again, Haas is still behind.
So I'm curious what Funky's going to do now, since he needs to save his tyres, but at the same time he needs to push to get away from the cars ahead behind him.
Guick has a moment, and Drake easily overtakes him into the turn. I believe it's 11.
I'm curious who's going to get DRS, because I don't know where the detection line there is. Now I'm curious, is Gula going to have it or is Drake going to have it? Coming to the line now. Only Gula's going to have it. No, Gula's only got it. Drake's going to be a lot of pressure. Yeah, here he comes yet again on the inside.
And he takes the second place back from the American.
Yeah, and look at this. Josh is literally just ahead of him now. So Josh could actually play a factor in this if he holds these two back a little bit.
As I can see the second Mercedes pitting. Drunkenstein, who is already lapped. Meanwhile, the two drivers are still going. They are now side by side into turn 2. Will they make a anyone make a move? Not yet. They will stay NP2 and P3.
You struggle there, didn't you?
Yep, I'm struggling with English. I'm not a native speaker. If that's any excuse.
It's fine. Meanwhile, Axel, he's trying to put Cyril under pressure, and then he's got Javier right behind too. Oh, as I said, that he made a mistake. Nice. Javier had a bit of a half spin coming out in the second corner.
Meanwhile, most likely, Gil will get the DRS. And he might overtake Josh, and maybe he will try to get that briefing space, unless there's a free wide.
No. I don't think Drake, unless Drake gets an absolute incredible exit out of this corner, there's no way. As I've said that, he's gained all the way to his rear bumper.
He's literally on his gearbox, right on the tail, on the inside line, most likely.
And he's got more DRS, so this might help him as well. They're going to be side by side when the DRS gets activated. Here he comes!
And is he taking that second place? It looks like he is. He's got the inside line. Guil is on the outside. He's got the better speed on the exit, and he now is still on the second. And will have DRS because of
he didn't have a
Josh.
stick! He lost a little bit of time there, but Drake just had to back off so he can't get anywhere near.
So
Wow,
these top
this-
3 drivers stay in their places. There's yellow flag in sector 2, and it's Stan van
No,
Norlos being
no,
grabbed.
damn it. I think he just spun out on the curb. Let's go back to these. Oh my word.
Matt
Hey.
meanwhile gets another 3-second time penalty, which is definitely not helping. He's now P11. Guil will make a move on Josh this time into first place, and he makes so. Very easy one. Down
Now
the inside.
Drake needs to get past him as quick as there. He lets him pass.
He didn't
Josh
want to
is not-
fight, most likely.
Yeah, obviously. So now Assassin can now keep it up to him. We have now 9 laps to go, and these two have just been exchanging the lead at least 4 or 5 times already. Remember, Drake started P6, and let's do the other guy. And Guil started P3, and now they're battling so hard for the lead, which is incredible. Since
Meanwhile, Paolo, who we have been talking about, that maybe he has a chance to take the podium at least, is P8, losing a lot of time. Drake Dempsey tries to take a lead yet again. He's now fully first ahead. Norlos retires in the pits.
yeah, but look at the difference with the ERS between Drake and Guil.
Drake 60, Guil 35.
Yeah, so Drake's managing his ERS even much better than Guil. As
Lepeno overtakes Payan.
Josh is still good.
He's on lap. He's like
19.
Sergio Perez right now, who
And
has
he's-
been on the
and he's
side for so
still-
long.
He's still got DRS because these guys are fighting so hard. But Funky is slowly catching up to his teammate.
Well, I
But
wonder
so
what
this-
is going on now, but what is the tire for Josh, and what is he going to do? Maybe he waits for a safety car
Yeah. Oh God! I just realised Axel got past Cyril somewhere.
on the longest straight, on the back straight. DRS zone
Wow.
it was.
And in fact, Axel just had a brilliant drive from last position all the way to P5. Could he prosper if anything happens to the top 3 currently on mediums? Now I'm curious as how much pushing is Google going to do now. Since Drake's just not using any OS now,
The gap is only 7/10.
but
He will
literally
definitely
DRS,
get DRS. Might get
Yeah,
a bit
the DRS
closer.
but not hugely. That's the thing.
He
Unless he uses
has-
DRS too.
regained 3/10 on the straight. Only DRS.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least because Verstappen Drake's starting to show his pace now, and obviously he's slowly inching away. So if he can get out the 1 second before the straight, as Josh
Josh
knows,
finally pits.
that's going to put his teammate into P3 at the moment. Obviously, this is the guy who won the last race of the season last season, Brazil, in the Ferrari.
Now is he able to make a podium in the Williams? Haasman gets me second.
You jinxed it, didn't you? Alright, how's greatest chance? You that's it. Yeah, actually, you're right, Michaelit. He's going to come in P11, so he's going to be a lot of pushing. If Michaelit, he's going for a move on Matty. Side by side.
They are
Still
still
fun.
will to will into turns 2 and 3. There's a
there's
contact! He spins round and he loses places.
That's going to help Josh Nolan. He's got 1 less car now. He's in the points now. But Matty, I think it was just a bit unfortunate wheel banging between the two of them.
Yep, I share your opinion. I watched the battle and I think it might have been his own battle.
Oh well, we'll have to see. If he reports it, obviously I'll have to look at it. As actually, Guil is just in DRS. Verstappen's up this pace hugely. Since Guil only just got DRS there, so Drake has increased his pace a lot now.
Now Guil has to use that bit of ERS that Drake is likely to be using a bit.
Yeah, and obviously the gap's 8 tenths at this lap, but it was only 4 tenths, remember, last lap.
Now it's 7-6.
So
Five.
Yeah, no, the lead session. But now this is Drake has got a golden opportunity now because if he can keep pushing like the way he is, he'll get out of DRS before the next DRS section.
Also, something has happened to Marco Bottas' connection, but it looks like it's back now.
As he's going side by side with Houseman and takes P7.
Yep. Matti is most likely to go to the pits and set the fast lap or retire.
Well, Josh and Nolan, obviously, he's on fresh softs and he's catching the front guys who are all on hard to him. So he has a good chance to point a solid amount of points today.
And
with
he is going for the fastest lap.
Yep. Meanwhile, Google has increased his pace. He's kept up with Assassin this far. So I'm just curious if these tyres are going to actually last to the end. Yeah, I've noticed, but Drake is much better in the stupid right-hander before the straight. Because Google just lost 2 tenths in that corner alone. So, Bettino, do you think anything's going to happen with the last few laps in these medium runners?
Basically, it all depends if they will manage the tires, because the top 3 has 12 laps of mediums, and they are on the 40% at least.
I think about it, obviously Josh pushed all the way to lap 20 for his mediums. I was going to say softs there.
Well, to be honest, I don't know.
It could be doable, but you've got to wait and see. As you got Axel and Cyril still battling away for P4, but Cyril's got both of them don't have that much ERS left. So if Funky can keep this up, he's got a good chance to get the podium today. As there goes Josh.
With the fastest lap of the race, and this is a benchmark for Matti, who has gone on soft tires, and he's got the space to make a lap now.
Yep, so I'm wondering if Michelizzi might join them. He's on 15 lap all, he's got a penalty. He might actually, Houseman, I don't think so. Macabotta probably won't either. But hey, we're going to see how this goes since...
Josh has made a purple sector. Yet again.
Yeah, that's showing how good it is. But look at the gap now between Gui and Passas and Drake. Drake is just slowly pinching away.
And Gui is still getting the DRS. He's just in the DRS and he's finally using the ERS.
Yeah, he knows he needs to be using that to keep up because Drake increased his pace all of a sudden. Doesn't take the curve there, Drake, so he gets much better traction at the corner.
And I think Josh will overtake Paulo on the DRS.
Don't think so, unless he's smart on... Oh no, yeah, he's going for it. He's going to try.
He is trying to make him... No, he will stay behind House and looks up heavily, which may help Josh. Matti is getting yet another free second penalty. Looks like he's fully pushing for the fastest lap. Josh is fighting Paulo. And it looks like Paulo has gone wide.
Yep,
to leave space.
But Paulo, they're going to both catch Macabotta as Matti spins out. Oh, Josh nearly hit the rear of Paulo. And he revs the hell out of his first gear. He's looking for the inside there. See, whoa, I'm the Funky. Funky's pace has dropped off hugely. Axel's only 1.2 behind him.
Also, Josh looks like he's still going and trying to look for some space to make an overtake on Houseman.
I think Funky's gone conservative as yellow fires and Matti retires.
Oh,
he's not going to go fast.
He just got the safety car.
No, he crashed. He crashed in the pit. Look what his icon is.
Yep, he's actually not Lewis Hamilton.
Oh my god. Josh Unknown is going to have an absolute golden opportunity. As Funky gets a drive-through!
And this is his podium being ruined. Will now anyone go to for the soft tires? Drake does.
Yeah, the front two obviously have the time, so they're going to definitely. Oh,
how is Jack getting drive-through?
Because this game is so broken, Mattino, remember that. Yeah, so obviously Funky called serve on the safety car as well. He has to keep going. But he's going to pick for fresh tyres. Everyone, I think, is. Oh, still got a 3-second edge in the pits.
And it looks like everyone will now go on softs, and this race will get intense on the last 2 laps of this Grand Prix.
Well, Funky and Forty obviously have to do a drive-through straight to it. Houseman!
What they're doing now?
Oh my god, the safety car has changed the whole results. So I think Jobson knows P4.
As said from Matti, the guy who has retired on the lap, causing a safety car, he has stopped the wall by his rear wheel. So we might say that even without the gravel, he's made some kind of Lewis Hamilton 2007.
Look who's P3.
Javier.
And look what tyres he's on.
Hards.
He didn't pit.
No.
That's very, very risky. Everyone's on softs now. So this is open a chance for Josh to get the first F1 podium. But he is on a bit older tyres around the softs die very quickly around here.
But he's got Funky who has a drive-through penalty to serve when we're going to go racing.
So Axa has got the golden opportunity to get a podium from last on the grid. So he'll definitely get driver of the day. But the safety car has to be in this lap, I just realised.
It will not be in this lap because we're still waiting for Hassan.
No, Mattino, obviously you have to have 3 racing laps left. Think about 26, 27, 28, that has to come in this lap.
It has to make 2 laps of pure racing.
Exactly, so it has to be in this. It has to be.
I think that Funky will try his best trying to lock the people order for Josh to fight for the win.
Yeah, we'll get reports of everyone because of that. Is it going to come in this late or is it going to... Oh, we didn't know that. Joy. So, Javier, I think, has made a bit of a gamble which hasn't worked out. As Simon is trying to lap... Who's just pitted?
It's Houseman. For the 5-second ability, and Mikulicz doesn't pit as well. So they are not wasting time.
Yeah, Houseman's going to own a fresh pair of socks, or not, probably an old pair. Mikuliczi's gone for softs, which is quite surprising since... Oh, well, that's quite very, very surprising.
They're waiting for the penalty to serve.
Yeah, Houseman has to wait 5 seconds, and now he gets fresh tyres on. But no matter what, the safety car is in this lap.
Definitely.
Because then 2 laps of racing, and then let's see, can Drake get his first victory in Ero? As he's got a lot of cars lined up in mid-stage. Your Google, he could make it 3 in a row. It would be a third of the way to Maxwell's target, wouldn't it? Coutinho.
Yeah.
Maxwell got 9 wins back to back, didn't he?
I don't understand, really.
No, did Maxwell get 9 wins back to back? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm saying if Gooley gets this, he's a third of the way to keep up to his compatriot.
And in the second place in F1, of course, because in second we've got Tobias with 5 wins in a row. We've got Juan, the Season 1 champion, with 4 victories in a row. Safety car in this lap, we're gonna go racing!
Yep, so I'm curious, because is Funky gonna take it straight away, or was he gonna... Oh, actually, wait a minute.
There might be some contacts behind. There is!
Oh, Funky!
There is a penalty for both Williams! They have just killed their podiums!
No, that's going to be reported, I feel like, so... they're going to be screaming each other in the chat right now. That's going to be fun.
Oh my!
Wow, so the fact that safety cars come out, and it's absolutely through the race, absolutely up and... Who's going to win? Who's going to get a podium?
Apparently, the debate is between
no
the
idea
top 2.
what's going to happen here. No, well, obviously, you got Axa, who's got no penalties, remember, as well, so he could profit if something happens.
Yep, he also has a chance for a podium. But top 2, I think, stays as it is. Only depends on the order. We've got 2 last laps of racing on the Shanghai International Circuit. As Drake Dempsey says that he is racing now, and he has left Kuyo by half a second behind, and the rest of the field is way at the back, which means we've got only top 2 fighting for the win.
Javier's obviously I'm being hard. Look, the gap's 1.5 in one corner.
It's already 2 seconds. So there's a
Wow.
huge difference of the time
So
being.
is it? It's literally going to be a 2-horse race to the end unless something huge happens.
Will Josh now try to make a move on Javier? It's most likely to happen. He goes down the inside.
No, he's
decides
not.
to back out, but Javier looks up. Will he get the third place? There's a contact between the two drivers.
Oh, well, yeah, Javier is doing a really good job holding these guys. It's 3 seconds now, the gap.
What kind of job he's doing? There will be no DRS in this track 2 laps race, just like in the Interlagos in 2019. The same race.
Josh is going to
The same race where Alex Albon has been taken out by Lewis Hamilton in Real F1. But now we've got 2 laps of the race as well.
Yeah, but Josh is going to have a little tool from Javier, so that might be the defining factor here.
Is he now going to use all the power?
Oh,
Javier looks like to go kind of weird, had a moment. He's now weaving in order to defend his third place.
Yeah, he's moved once, so that's it. He's not moved anymore, that's thankfully. Josh is going to the outside, here he goes!
They are now going wheel to wheel, and Josh is fully ahead of Javier into the second last corner.
Funky is going to save his drive through now, but Sassin takes fastest lap now.
And it looks like he has open way to win, unless we'll find some bit of that 1/10 per sector in order to get closer.
Now, is Axel going to get held by Javier? Is he going to make a move here? Axel's putting his car in, Javier's putting his car in the perfect position for turn 1.
And I think Josh's tires might be not going as well as they were at the beginning. But we'll see if Aurelio makes a move on Tobia into turn 5. As he's going down the inside, and he will take the place with contact.
There's contact. That might report, you never know. But Javier is now P5 now, but he's got a huge train. As Makabo's going to the inside, and he backs out.
Cyril makes the same on Tobia.
He's going for the outside. No way in this corner he's going to take over.
He is trying. There was a push. There was a push, and he will still try going down the inside into the empty stadium section.
Oh, Makabo's pushed him into Javier.
Well, that was a late dive, and the Red Bulls are going wheel to wheel.
Oh my god, let's see Sago House got front wing damage.
Let's switch to the leaders at this point. Guil and Passasen are still fighting, but it looks like Drake Dempsey will take the win of the Chinese Grand Prix.
Axel's got my drive at the hairpin, they've got one corner.
As we've got 3-second time penalty for Guil, this might change the race results.
Axel steals the podium position in the last lap.
As we've got 3-second time penalty for Druckenstein for the multiple warnings so many times in the last lap.
Wait, who was that? Verstappen hit the wall in victory. Look at Simon's POV and look where Verstappen is.
Yep, he's already getting crazy, but we can easily tell that it was the last lap.
Oh my. Axel from P15 to P3.
And he will not get closer to go in the championship, but Jake will.
Oh my.
Let's check the F1 standings at the time being.
That
pole position.
came out. And that just changed the complete race.
Okay, who was on the third place? It was Axa.
Yeah, Axa stole it in the hairpin. So even if Josh's penalty gets removed, Josh is still going to be P4.
Yep.
Oh,
the pole position
wow.
was Quentin, I think, because
it was Boss, but he didn't finish the race. So did that get applied?
Point there is not happening, and Drake has done the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, literally. Look at the stop runners in the top 2, and look at everyone else. The top 2 did 31s. But obviously, it's Drake Dempsey getting his first victory in Ero. After a stunning race between him and Guil. Guil gets P2, but spends the championship. You got Axa from P15 to P3. And then Josh, Javier, Cyril, Makowitz, Houseway, Akabot, and Funky in the top 10. You have Drugenstein, and then Simon, Matty Neuloser, boss. Wow, that
who was on
was
the
an interesting
P8, by the way?
Sorry?
Who was on the P8? I need to check out.
I read it very quickly. I didn't know what it was.
How's Mark Botta fun? So currently on the lead of the championship, we'll still have Guil with the nice amount of points.
Okay, I'm just gonna move to F1 conference now.
Well, I'll do the same. Hello.
Oh,
Hi. So we are actually having an intense race around the China. And we are now inviting top 3 into the conference. And on the third place there was... Yep.
yeah, so we're just waiting for the top 3 to join now, which... So, I didn't predict that. I did not predict Axa from the back of the grid to get P3.
So Josh with his best career result in F1 division, because the best one previously was 7th in Brazil. But once he finishes, he does points.
And then obviously... So, the fact that Josh Unknown was F3 last season. Then F2, then F1, and that was F1 this season again. So, oh, who's this join? Oh, hello, Axa!
There he is.
The guy who did the miracle drive today.
The guys who make 3 spins in quali.
At the same place.
While my PB was a point 3.
Well, yeah, but that literally, I can't believe you did that, Axa. From last on the grid to P3.
But the rest is a masterclass.
Yeah, that dive on the hairpin, the last corner, and the hairpin.
In the last lap, last corner, I said all in.
Yeah, you literally did it, and I was like, oh my god, he's done it. And you got the traction, and you just got ahead of Josh just.
Yeah.
So even if he gets that penalty removed, you're literally P3 still.
Yeah, it's for that I said all in.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that was crazy. That safety car just changed the whole race.
Yeah, I think the P3 was still possible with the
Yeah, I think it was
the safety car because Funky was struggling and he was in my target, so
yeah, Funky got a drive-through which killed him. Oh, hello, Guil.
let's kill him.
Hello.
Hello.
Salut.
That was a very, very good race to watch between you two.
It wasn't fun on the track, but yeah, if it was good for you, that's great.
The fact that you overtook each other so many times.
Yeah, that was useless.
I know, that was just like, I didn't expect it as well. I thought one car had passed and they just pulled away, but you two just stuck to each other for the full race.
It's so easy to overtake with DRS, so yeah.
Yeah, because he had more ERS than you, so that's why he kept getting ahead of you again.
With DRS, it's easy to pass, but without DRS, it's impossible.
It's very hard unless they make a big mistake. Yeah, but I saw that you had a lot of moments in the last corner, Google. Yeah, same with Axa, because you literally got Axa's luck from qualifying, basically.
It was very tough. I don't know, I wasn't very confident on this turn, and yeah, I was very slow, but...
Hello, Drake.
Yep, I'm gonna watch your start, so if there's any sound on the stream, sorry!
Drake, are you gonna speak?
Sorry, I'm here.
Hello.
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 Yo.
Oh God,
That was entertaining.
that was one hell of a race there.
Yeah, Drake, it's different than the LFS, isn't it?
What a man,
Ugh.
by the way.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best battles I've ever seen between two drivers.
Yeah, that was an amazing drive.
Like the fact that
The battles with Gwill, we were just back and forth for 28 laps.
you didn't let
Haas
the
won
gap
it,
go
unfortunately
unless
spun, but that really just set us two into a brawl for the next 20 laps.
Drake, the gap didn't drop less than 1 second.
No, not once. Maybe when Gwill got out of the pits, and I had to really push to stay within DRS.
You caught
Yeah.
me fast.
Yeah, I didn't have a great pit stop.
Yeah, but Drake, at least you finally got redemption from last week.
Oh, and a week before when I
Yeah.
accidentally made the worst move of my life.
Okay, so it was me with Tino to come back and watch the video and then we can start the interviews.
I watched that one.
Okay, so we'll start off with obviously P3 today, AXA, after from starting last on the grid. So,
Yeah.
did you expect this result today, AXA?
I think it was too easy for him, so he decided to start last.
Yeah,
He was too fast.
I'd spin out on purpose in the last corner 3 times.
I never done a quali so bad. My PB was 29.3, so I think the top 3 was possible, but spin 3 times, I don't know. But after I decided to start in medium to do medium soft, but I break a bit too late, so I broke my wing, and
Oh yeah, I forgot
so
about that. I forgot about that you got damaged.
Yeah, I got damage on my front wing, and so I decided to put hards, and it was difficult to got the other guys, but I success to do it, and I think this race is a bit of masterclass.
Yeah, like literally, especially because obviously how the championships go right now for you. Obviously, it's getting another good result for you.
I lose again points for the championship, but
it's just 3 points this time. It could be much worse though. Axel.
Yeah, just 3, but I think Passassin maybe I think he overtake me in the standings.
Well, we'll see your opponent tells at the end, obviously, of the interviews.
Yeah, but the season is long, so we will see.
And it's Singapore next week, so
double killer it comes.
Oh God!
I have been
sweating a time trial.
Unlucky with the three first race. So
yeah, you're definitely gonna be championship contender, Axel.
Yeah, thanks.
It's just when Google finally even says, "Oh, I can't race the week." That's when your chance is gonna arrive.
I'm still happy to be on the podium after the quali and the race. So
yeah, a great result by you obviously today. It just shows how much you determined for this championship this season.
So yeah, congrats to Passassin and Guido. And
Guido.
Oh God, no!
Pete stop.
Okay,
trend now.
Yes. So, Martina, you got anything to ask, Axel?
No, this is very weird, but no.
That's a first. Okay, so we'll move on to P2 after a titanic battle for the win, and it's going to be Google this time. So he gets 2 wins and a second place now in a row.
Yeah, that's shit.
So how did you feel about today's race?
China is a very special track. It's very easy to make a mistake. What about the race? The quali was quite okay, I think. It could have been better, but Mikulicki, I had some issues with him on the last run. But after in the race, yeah, with the softs, it was good. We pit together with Passassin, and after that, yeah, we were together. With DRS and slipstream, it's very easy to stay close. So yeah, I tried something with the guy who didn't pit. I think it was Josh. So it was my chance to escape, but he let him by. So I didn't know it was possible between two different teams, but yeah, that's a shame because it would have been interesting. And after that, the late safety car avoided me to do something. So congrats, Pascal.
I have only one question to Drake. If we're speaking nothing at the moment, is
I'm
it-
here.
It goes to Drake, and it's the question to actually send me that clip of the start, like with the good.
I have the clip actually. You want me to send it to you through DMs?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Let's see. Okay, so it's a Guil. Obviously, what do you think about the championship so far? Then, obviously, with the 2 wins, obviously in the second place so far.
Of course, it's a good point for the championship, but it's very long. So yeah, that's great. I think the gap is better. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so it's going to show it's going to be an interesting season since obviously Drake finally got the pace out to show why, because he got 2 back-to-back pole positions. And obviously then he got
Yeah, my
P6.
quality didn't go super well. The third turn where I was really gonna just go for all the marbles. I put the inside curve on turn 1 and bend it.
Yeah, I'll just finish off Guil and then we'll get onto you, Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question, Guil. Do you really think you're going to have a chance at the championship this season?
The start is pretty good, so yeah. But it will be
I hope
hard
some
because
bad luck for him. I hope
what?
a bit of bad luck.
Guil, unfortunately, you've got a quali ban next season. Sorry.
But
I'm
Will is
devastating.
is a pretty lucky guy. So
I thought it was a friend, but yeah.
Okay, so congrats to P2 after a titanic battle between him and Drake, who we'll move on to now. Drake takes his first victory in a row today after literally a lot of trying the last 2 races, and he finally gets results today.
You know what I love? 2 pole positions in a row. Race doesn't go great, especially Japan. And then boom, I qualify P6 and get the win.
Yeah, the fact he said, "Oh, I can't do it. Oh, literally so bad at the start," and then they literally go on to win the race. Like, yeah, Drake, shut up.
But for now, the pole man never wins.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
kind of.
It's all basically who's going to get pole. Actually, you're going to get pole in Singapore now.
I like this track, but on the F1 2020, yeah, F1 2020, but I don't really
Like
practice on this track.
Yeah, Singapore.
for
My
the
2
moment,
races I've done here so far have gone awfully.
Yeah, obviously. So,
Yeah,
Drake, did you expect a win today after getting the qualifying finished?
No.
That was like simple.
I was trying to go maybe for a top 3 at most.
You literally are the American Kimmy sometimes, honestly.
That's an honor.
Even
I'll
though
retire
you're
in 20 years.
Let's see. Okay, so obviously Drake. Obviously, it was a great battle between you and Will. Literally all race.
Yeah,
How
that
did you
was
feel
amazing.
about that today?
I feel like I raced against a very high standard of a driver, and it was amazing. The back and forth, no contact, maybe once, but that didn't do anything. Minor contact, but yeah, it was just masterclass battling.
Yeah, that's very great to see. We can fight each other with respect. It's very rare on this game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Singapore turn 1.
Oh yeah, Singapore. Oh god, that's not a passing track.
And the first quarter, and Drake and Guil have hit contact.
Oh, there's contact and
Darmia's gonna try again. This time on the inside. Oh no, they touch.
Rotilio, at least these 2 don't make a stupid move on the inside of the pit lane. So you
Will is out of the race, and that's a big crush.
Into copes.
Oh god, no!
oh no, it's a racing incident.
Oh no.
So, Drake, how do you feel for the rest of the season now after finally getting a win?
I feel like if I put my mind to it and I have some good races, maybe I could make a comeback and finish in top 3. I mean, I'm going for the championship, of course, but it's kind of hard after the 2 results at the start. Bahrain wasn't so bad. P4 isn't bad, but then the DNF in Japan hurt.
Well, it's a long season, remember, ahead.
Yeah, there's plenty of races to get better results in and claw my way back, but
you never know.
it's going to have to take maximum effort.
You never know. Guil could just kill himself in Singapore.
What?
Yeah, maybe AXA and Guil can
No.
glide in.
Singapore is my track.
Axel's like, oh no, there's no
Singapore walls will be your track.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Axel's side by side with Guil. Oh no, there's no one on my inside.
With him, I have no space at all.
I know this from last season. I remember watching it.
Anyways, by the way, very quickly talking about the standings. At the lead, we've got Guil with nice amount of points. Then we've got 30 points behind him, Drake Dempsey, and then there's Arian Lepenru on the 3rd place.
Wait. I'm P2.
Yes, you're P2.
What's the gap to P1?
This is what Axel is going to start screaming in the background.
What's the gap to P1 then?
30.
Like
30? Oh, that's fair.
So basically, you need to get pole position, you need to win, and get fastest lap to be 4 points behind him.
So win. Okay, got it. Easy enough.
No, don't jinx it, please. Please don't jinx it.
I don't think I will allow that. So.
Well, hey.
Hey. You've got a quali band like Singapore, so good luck.
What?
You're too fast. Sorry.
I mean, there's one way. There's one way I can make a comeback quickly.
Yeah.
Take Guil out.
Yes, exactly.
So basically, Google, you'll do it next week because Axa did it today, didn't you, Axa?
I mean, I did mine on Japan. Then Axa did his today.
I'm saying Axa started last today.
You're up.
You will have to finish next. Yeah,
you're up next.
Sorry.
Pass the torch to you.
So basically, if Guru actually qualifies, he's getting a black flag.
Yep.
Immediately, just for starting the race.
You get disqualified.
Reason starting.
Pit lane starts.
Without the 5 tenths
start
lows behind the safety car.
Oh, just like that safety car came out and it just changed the whole race.
I was like, what should I do? And I saw the gap was 20 seconds before, and I was like, it's worth it to pit.
Actually, were you P6 at the restart, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I was P6.
Yeah, the fact you managed to get past 3 cars in 2 laps.
But
Axe too strong.
I got 3 cars in 2 turns.
Alright, Jake, you want to try to remember from Japan? What happened there? Remember,
Huh?
Oh yeah.
It's Daniel Kvyat. Alright.
I got a wall in 4 laps.
Yeah, Daniel Kvyat, literally.
Yeah, I got an upside down car.
Yep. So, well, obviously, I think that should be everything for today. Do you think anything you want to ask for Tino?
No, there is nothing to ask from my side, to be honest.
I want to add something. I want to thank Codemaster because they give me 2 warnings on the last turn. So thank you so much for the penalty.
It's deserved.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is actually like I wish I was closer, so I would have got P2. Well, obviously, I think we can wrap this up for today.
Yep, that's it. And it means we'll see you next week on the Singapore Grand Prix starting the double killer. Goodbye.
Yeah, you quali ban, remember?
Yep.
No.
Bye.
Red and the red.